targeted marketing campaign. Now that's all about delivering your property to the right audience. So it's not just about advertising the property on realestate.com, domain.com, and all the other websites that are out there, plus the local papers, Our Red magazine, which is fantastic, and a range of other medias. We also need to understand these newer technologies such as Facebook. And this is where we really excel, because at the start of the campaign, it's really understanding who are or what are the buyer profiles. So what's the type of buyer that's most likely to buy your property? And something like Facebook is fantastic for really targeting and identifying the type of buyer. So for example, if it's a 2-bedroom unit in a certain price range, it's most likely to be young first home buyers that are going to be the major part of the market looking at that property. So having a very targeted marketing campaign can deliver that property on other platforms such as Facebook to buyers who are all over Melbourne, or we can specifically target certain locations. Similarly, if it's a nice family home in a particular school zone, we can target those type of buyers, and they can be buyers from all over Melbourne. So it's important to target your market accordingly, and that all starts with identifying who the buyers are likely to be. So it's not just going to be one buyer profile. Like a lot of properties will have several buyer profiles. So like every property will have investors looking at it, and some properties which are smaller single level units will have a range of buyers such as downsizers, investors and first home buyers. So straight away there's 3 different types. So having that targeted marketing campaign is very, very important, and that determines sort of where the buyers are going to come from. And the target marketing campaign also involves the buyers that we've already met, the buyers we have on our database. And that's a great way to launch any campaign, where once we've listed the property, we can communicate straight to these buyers that we already know, that we already have on our database about your property. And often that can, some people like to explore selling their property off the market without investing in the advertising straight away. And understanding who the buyer profiles are and using our fantastic databases. And because we've got a great database, it's easy to communicate with those correct buyers instantly, immediately and accurately.